Wishing you all a very happy new year. And as I was catching up with my friends, one of my friends sounded a bit disappointed with the lukewarm response she was getting for her products. She was actually comparing her products to a high demand product in the market, which was fast selling. And she was wondering, why is it that in spite of all the efforts that she is putting with all dedication and sincerity, still her products are not selling like fast cakes. So it is very important from a business owner's point of view to perceive the current level of consumer interest and demand for their products or services, isn't it? Only if there is a demand, then the products sell like hotcakes. If there is no much demand, but it is something of a high desired product, then the products might not sell at the rate at which you want them to sell. Hey, you are listening to Dream 100 Business Show podcast with Savitha Hosamane. We at Dream 100 Business Show are on a mission to help business owners to move to the next level in their personal and business journey by helping them to make smarter decisions. In this show, we decode what goes on in the minds of successful business owners during challenging times and how they converted their dreams into profitable products or services. In today's episode, we are diving deep into the art of cracking the code and addressing pain points. Life's journey is rarely a smooth ride, and we all encounter obstacles and challenges along the way. Whether it's in our personal or professional encounters, these pain points can be both stumbling blocks and at the same time, it can be an opportunity for growth, isn't it? So, when you feel that your products are not hot selling, it is time to rework either on your product or on your marketing strategies. So, in the next few minutes, we will be exploring strategies, insights, and real world examples so that we can empower you in navigating and overcoming the hurdles that stand between you and your goals. From identifying pain points to implementing effective solutions, we are here to equip you with the tools and knowledge which is needed to turn challenges into stepping stones. So, join us as we dive into the psychology of problem solving. So, we will be providing actionable tips. Whether you are an entrepreneur facing business challenges, a student grappling with academic hurdles, or someone seeking personal growth, this episode is tailored to help you navigate the intricate web of challenges that life presents. So let's embark on a journey of discovery, growth, and triumph, and let's crack the code together. So, here are 10 tips with examples to help you determine if your product or service is effectively addressing the pain points of your customers. First and foremost, whatever stage you are in, it is very important to collect feedback from your customers. And after collecting the feedback, analyzing is the next big thing. So, you might be wondering how to collect feedback. You can use surveys, feedback forms which are available to get feedback from your customers. Or if you have just started your business, you can even call up your clients and wish them a new year and just inquire casually as to how they felt about the product or service. For example, a fitness app which sends out a survey to users asking about their experience and any challenges faced. And when you analyze the answers given, you will know that what is it that users want. The next step is testing with the users. If you are having a product, then invite a few people and ask them to use the product right in front of you without you actually intervening. So you can conduct usability testing to observe how your users are actually interacting with your product. Recently, one of my clients got a website done which had many new features. So, in an exhibition, they asked their customers to actually use the site. When these customers were navigating the site, they were just observing what was happening. So, this is one way of observing the customers' interaction with the actual products and determining whether it is actually solving the pain points of the users. The third tip is that analyze the insights which you are getting from your users. Until what extent are the users engaged? If you feel that the users dropped off after a certain point, then you can understand that why is it that they dropped off? Wasn't it interesting enough? Wasn't it engaging enough? Or wasn't it solving their purpose? So when you get feedback from them and analyze, like if customers are dropping off at a particular point, then there is some issue which needs to be addressed. The fourth tip is that customer interviews, nothing like it. Schedule a one-on-one interview with your customers so that you can understand their challenges. You will start understanding where you need to address their pain points. The fifth one is competitor analysis. Though users might not have had any issues with your product while using them, but the ease of usability of the product might lie with your competitor. So, though you might feel that you have provided all the functionalities, but still the ease of usability also matters. Observe if your users are more comfortable with your competitors and analyze the product features and benefits with competitors. So, addressing this gap will become a top priority for your company. The next tip is that there has to be a continuous development. Whenever you give a product or a service, regular updates regarding the product features will help the users to use the product more regularly, and improvements based on their suggestions will serve as a good strategy, and improvements based on user suggestions will actually make them feel more valued, and they will start using the product more and recommending it more. The next tip is that metrics matter. You have to keep measuring and tracking. You can define certain metrics which is related to customer satisfaction so as to retain them. If there is a decline, it prompts a review of the product and services to identify the areas of dissatisfaction. The next step is customer journey mapping. Map out the entire customer journey from the time the customers face your product for the first time and the points where they face confusion. Streamlining these steps will lead to more improved satisfaction and thereby sales. The next tip is social listening. Monitor on social media for customer sentiments. You will notice that few of your customers who have recurring complaints about slow response or support times will be addressing this issue on social media. So, immediately when you give a prompt response, customers feel that you are prioritizing them, and thereby the satisfaction levels will improve, and it will help you to reach your desired metrics. The last tip is customer support interaction. Analyze customer support tickets and inquiries. Investigating the inquiries will help to identify and resolve issues which is actually causing the problem. And remember that these tips should be part of an ongoing process. Just because you're doing well for some time, it doesn't mean that it will always be like that. So, regularly revisiting and adapting your strategies based on evolving customer needs is the key to long term success. As we wrap up this episode on cracking the code, we and addressing pain points, we hope that you have found valuable insights and actionable strategies to tackle the challenges that life throws your way. Remember, every obstacle is an opportunity to learn, grow, and emerge stronger. So, what I would suggest is take time to identify and acknowledge your pain points. Go down till the root cause, because that is the first step in finding effective solutions, and always be open to learning from others. I hope you have drawn inspiration from the tips that we have shared today, and always know that you are not the only one who is facing challenges. Others have also faced these challenges and they have navigated similar paths and emerged victorious. And so can you. Cultivate a growth mindset. And if you have any questions regarding cultivating a growth mindset, which should be a self development tool, you can always write back to us. We have special online courses for helping you on cultivating a growth mindset, which is a self development tool. So don't let challenges paralyze you. Take decisive action, even if it's a small step. Progress is built on consistent efforts to overcome obstacles. Thank you so much for tuning in to Dream 100 Business Show podcast. If you found this episode useful, helpful, consider it sharing with someone who you think might benefit. So stay resilient, stay inspired, and keep cracking the code to your own success. Until next time, this is Savitha signing off. And thank you so much for being such a wonderful listener. And as usual, we are always waiting to hear from you. Thank you again.